Where does the yellow wire from outdoor fan motor connect to? Does it connect to the capacitor, C terminal, same as yellow wire going to relay/bridge?
Hi. I'm Joe and I will be glad to help you out. That should be correct. Can you tell me where you have the other wires from the motor wired to? Just to make sure.
I have brown going to fan connection on cap, blue wire going to Herm connection on cap, red wire not connected, brown/white not connected, white going to bottom of relay/connector, and black going to top of relay/connector.
These are all wires from the fan motor.
Yes.
Okay. This isn't right. Can you tell me what brand the new motor is?
Wagner. Wagner.
Did you get another capacitor for this or are you just hooking back to the old one?
I using the old one for a day or two unfortunately. AC repairman checked the old cap and said it was still good. I'm going to replace it, ordering tonight. Electrical supply places near me didn't have correct cap in stock.
Okay. One moment. If you're looking at the contactor, does the yellow wire that feeds the C terminal plug into the right or left side of the contactor?
The yellow wire is on the right side.
The black wire will go on the top left side of the contactor.
Yes.
Brown wire to F at capacitor, white wire to C at the capacitor.
Sure. I remove the white wire from the contractor.
Those will be the only wires used until you get the other capacitor. Yes. These wires slightly different than the factory motors. Do you know what size capacitor you are getting? And if it's a single or dual capacitor?
Cap is dual, 60 plus 7.5 microfarad plus/minus 6%. 370 volts. Full size image.
With a motor like this, I would recommend to get a single capacitor for it. Instead of getting the 60 and 7.5, you can get a 7.5 single. With this, you would leave everything like it is besides the brown wire would be unplugged from the F terminal and put to one side of the single capacitor, then the brown/white wire would go to the other side of the capacitor.
Okay. Can I use the dual cap for tonight? Get a single cap tomorrow.
You should be able to. Most of these aftermarket motors will work like this if you need to wire it to a dual run.
Can you tell me what you advise for the connections to the dual cap to make sure I have them correct for now? F equals brown, C equals yellow and yellow. Herm equals black to top left side of contractor. To bottom right.
Just to make sure I didn't mix you up, when you get the new capacitor, this is how it will be wired: brown to one side of capacitor, brown/white to other side of capacitor, black to top left the contactor, white to C on capacitor. F terminal on old capacitor will be empty. The Herm terminal goes to the compressor. Is that blue wire going to the compressor or the fan motor?
Will there be 4 connections on the single cap? Blue wire goes to fan motor.
Just the brown and brown/white to the new single cap. The yellow to the contactor and the white fan motor wire will go to C on the old capacitor. Herm on the old capacitor will go to the third compressor wire.
Sorry, I'm confused. Seems like you're suggesting there will be 2 capacitors when I get the new single cap. And I don't have the foggiest idea what the third compressor wire is.
You will leave the old capacitor and add the new single capacitor. The new single will have the brown wires for the fan motor, and the old one will need to stay on there for the compressor. So you will have 2 capacitors.
Okay. I understand. Is the third compressor wire blue or what color?
Normally on a carrier. You should have 3 wires coming out of the compressor. A black, a yellow, and a blue?
Let me check.
Okay.
Yellow, connected to top right connector, black, connected to top center of connector, and blue, not connected. Should the blue be connected?
These are the compressor wires, correct?
Yes.
The blue wire will go to Herm on the old capacitor.
Was thinking that would be what you'd say. So the blue from the fan motor, that won't be connected when I add the second capacitor.
Right. The blue, red and yellow from the fan motor won't be connected to anything.
Trying to keep the wiring configurations straight. Until I get the new cap tomorrow, what should I connect for both fan motor and compressor?
Brown to one side of the new capacitor, brown/white to other side of the new capacitor, black to top left the contactor, white to C on the old capacitor. F terminal on old capacitor will be empty. That's the fan motor wires. Compressor wires, black to top left of the contactor, yellow to top right of the contactor, blue to Herm on old capacitor.
Got it. Wanted to be sure I understood you correctly. Last question, what do I do tonight with the 2 brown wires from fan motor?
Tonight, the brown wire will go to F on the old capacitor and the brown/white wire will not be connected to anything.
Got it. Joe, you've been a big help. How can I up the amount to pay you? You've given me more than $15 worth of help.
Thank you very much.
Will do, thanks again.
Just let me know if you have any more questions. Have a great evening.
Thanks, you too. Just to confirm, from fan motor, blue, red, and yellow won't be connected.
Right.
Okay.
And brown/white won't be until you get the new capacitor.
Understood. What about the yellow wire from contactor?
There should be a yellow wire that runs from the contactor to the C terminal on the old capacitor.
Got it. Everything working good. Thanks again.
Anytime.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.